I think you guys should swing by maybe Food Fest and let me know.
Stop! Stop! Get up! Stop, Jordan. You understand what you're saying? Everybody is not spiritually led. Everybody ain't gonna make it to heaven. But it's our job to still continues to pray for individuals. But the Bible says that every knee shall bow. I would used to think that my grandfather, who grew up in Buffalo, coming from South Carolina, when he migrated to the north, I would never thought I'd see my grandfather bow, but he bowed down before he died. So I don't really know. All I can do is say to you that, I'm tired of the pony and dog show that has been put on. The real work starts when the smoke clears. That's the real work. We need to talk about this segregation because I grew up and went to school 43 and I had to be escorted by police to get on the bus every day to go home. I lived it. You talk about racism. My kids don't even live in Buffalo behind the racism. Dog and pony show. Let's get together now. and talk about the economics on the east side in the black community. We should not be still in the same place we've been 60 something years ago. Obama spoke on change. Where is the change? That's all I want to see. And I am going to come out. I am going to speak up. And I am going to talk about these things for a change, for the people, real change. I was the first town black employee in Cheektowaga back in the 80s. I took care of a hockey center for 15 years. Then I came back to Buffalo. I went to Baker Victory High School. But again, this ain't really about me. It's about the people. But I want to see our mayor stop. Go ahead, bro. Stop closing us out. Just stop. And sit at the table, talk to me. When he ran for mayor, I approached him. He never contacted me. Okay? He turned his head when I was contracted. He allowed them to bring me down. I went $1 million in the hole, and all they can do is talk about me and say I was living too fast. Come on, man. If I work hard, I deserve to live the way that I want to live and not be set up to be taken out because I'm not part of the good old boy. It needs to stop. Thank you.
Brother, today between 4 and 8 at Martin Luther King Park is a mobilization and a rally going on. I think maybe the Black Panther might want to come through. I think it's between 4 and 8 p.m. today. And I appreciate you and love you dearly, brother.
Love you too.
Yes, sir.
You might not be able to prove your firearms, right? Or you need to learn how to protect it with weapon retention. So, give me some ideas on weapon retention if you can.
Can you hear me better now? Yeah? All right, sorry. So you want to make sure that you are aware of your surroundings. That's priority to anything. A lot of times you don't even want to make it where the situation even has to happen where you have to get physical. I mean, it's something that's important for you to understand that even noticing something happening is already an advantage. Because a lot of times what people don't realize is somebody's not going to set up, they're not going to tell you, hey, 3 o'clock tomorrow, I'm going to rob you. Or 3 o'clock tomorrow, I'm going to do something. So you have to make up for the time that they already knew they were going to attack you. Somebody's going to attack you already has the plan. You don't have it. You were just going to the store. You were just going to your car. You know what I'm trying to say? So one of the best things you got to really always keep in mind is start to pay attention. Like, I noticed these gentlemen walk up. I noticed that gentleman over there turn around. I'm noticing these cars. I'm noticing everybody over here in that car. I'm paying attention to her moving around me. You have to start to pay attention to everything. I'm noticing his hand in his pocket. Everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, every little detail of what I'm looking at. He put his hand in his pocket twice. I saw them. You get what I'm trying to say? I'm noticing who's not moving, who's moving. Those things matter. Because once you start to notice those little details, it starts to change things up where you're like, you know what? That's like a heads up. And then you can proceed if you have to. But honestly, the best action before I can show you anything is, you know what? That don't look right. Time to go. And that's one of the best things that I'll ever show anybody. Don't let it ever become a thing where, oh, I know how to do this, so now let me do this. No, the best thing is get home. That's what we want to do. We want to get home. So anything I'll show anybody is if it gets to the point where, okay, you know what? I can't. We got to get out of here. So one of the best things I tell anybody, especially women, is get a knife. I'm very big on a knife because no matter what I'll teach you, respectfully, any of you women, you know, I'll teach ma'am right here. She's probably not going to generate enough for a force with a punch to stop an assailant, somebody trying to get at it. That's just common sense. I could teach you a bunch of beautiful punches and all of that. I could tell you 1, 2, 1, 2. But if that punch ain't going to stop a big man who's coming to attack you, what's the difference? So I always tell people, get a knife. Get you something like that. Get you a knife, you get busy. You know what I'm trying to say? Okay. I always got my little something on me. You know what I mean? And I'm always ready. It's always on me, and it's time to go. I'm gonna work on it. You know what I'm trying to say? But like I said, and I wanted to say it again, I'm not condoning violence, nothing. I'm condoning get yourself home. That's what I'm condoning. But if and when it gets to violence, then yeah, I'll show you a couple moves or whatever. But again, biggest thing you want to do before anything is shown to you is pay attention to your surroundings. Start to notice. You know what I'm saying? I noticed the knife in his hand. I was already kind of wondering. You know what I'm saying? Those things matter. Because let's just say, I'll make it up just to make it, use him as an example. Is that okay with you? If he decided right now, he's like, you know what? I don't like this guy. I am already at least paying attention over, yes, man, you know, how are you doing? You know, throw this punch, and out of nowhere, I get tagged right here. But if I'm watching him, I can shift over. I can do something. At least, here's the thing. It's the number one thing. In any situation, you're going to get hurt, especially in a fight. Don't walk into a fight thinking, I know how to throw this punch now, I'm out of here, I'm perfect. Far from that. But what we're doing is raising your odds. I'm just trying to raise your odds of success. I'm trying to make it so, one, I see it coming, I'm like, oh, I'm not really loving that time to go. And I still make the move brave.
I'm an alpha man. I'm an alpha man. You've never had one. Say you've never had one.
How old are you? Are you 3? What? 5 years old? Let them know my name.